Welcome to aminacademy.com. In psychology of mind and behavior, let us discuss about emotion. Emotions are reactions that human beings experience in response to events or situations. The type of emotion is a person experiences is determined by the circumstances that triggers the emotion. For instance, a person experiences joy when they receive good news and fear when they are threatened. Emotions have a strong influence on our daily lives. We make decisions based on whether we are happy, angry, sad, bored, or frustrated. We also choose activities and hobbies based on the emotions they incite. Understanding emotions can help us navigate life with greater ease and stability. Being aware of our internal emotional state and being more mindful and present with how our mind and body responds to situations enables us to manage stress better. What are emotions? In discovering psychology, some authors says emotions are complex psychological states that involve three distinct components: a subjective experience, a psychological response, and behavioral or expressive response. In addition to trying to define what emotions are, researchers have also tried to identify and classify the different types of emotions, and descriptions and insight have changed over time. We'll discuss in videos. Further, key elements of emotions. To better understand what emotions are, let's focus on their three key elements known as the subjective experience, the psychological response, and the behavioral response. Theories on emotion. Darwin proposed the evolutionary theory of emotions, which suggests that emotions are adaptive to our environment and improve our chances of survival. According to this theory, emotions like love are adaptive because they promote mating and reproductions, while fear is adaptive because it keeps us safe from predators. Now, let us discuss further detail about emotion. These are the key ways of emotion. Psycholo- in psychology is the scientific study of the mind and behavior, encompassing both conscious and unconscious mental process as well as observable actions. It explores how we think, feel, and act, and how these internal processes influence our behavior and interaction with the world. Emotion, a key aspect of psychology, refers to the complex experiences that involves psychological responses, subjective feelings, and behavioral expressions. Key aspects of the psychology of mind and behavior related to emotion. Definition of emotion. Psychology defines emotion as a complex rate of state of feeling that results in physical and psychological changes that influences thought and behavior according to the Cambridge Dictionary. Theories of emotion. Various theories attempt to explain the nature and origins of emotions, including the theories of emotions in psychology explore the relationship between psychological responses, cognitive process, and subjective feelings. Key theories include James Lang theory, which posits the emotion arises from the psychological arousals. And some more theories are there like evolutionary theory suggests emotions are innate and have evolved to promote survival. James Lang theory proposes that emotions arises from our psychological responses to events. Cannon bar theory argues that emotional and psychological responses occur simultaneously. Stater Singer theory that emphasizes the role of cognitive appraisals in interpreting psychological arousal as specific emotions. Cognitive appraisal theory focuses on how our thoughts and interpretations of situations influences our emotional responses. Facial feedback theory suggests that facial expressions can influence our emotional experience. Some basic emotions, look at this one: happiness, sadness, fear, disgust, anger, and surprise. These are some types of basic emotions. Basic emotions are the set of fundamental emotions responses considered to be innate and universal across cultures. While there are varying perspectives, the most commonly cited list includes happiness, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, and disgust. These emotions are believed to have distinct psychological and physical expressions. Many psychologists believe there are a set of basic universal emotions that are expressed and recognized across cultures. These often include happiness, associated with feelings of joy and contentment; sadness, linked to feeling of loss of or disappointment; fear, activated by perceived threats or danger; anger arises from perceived injustice or frustration; disgust, a response to unpleasant or offensive stimuli; surprise, an unexpected or novel event triggers these emotions. Some role of emotion in our life. Emotion serves crucial functions for both individuals and their social interactions. They act as internal signals, motivating actions, influencing thoughts, and shaping our relationship. Essentially, emotions help us navigate our world from detecting threats of to building connections. Emotions play a crucial role in our lives, influencing our motivation. Emotions can drive our actions and goals by motivating them. Decision making. Emotional responses can impact our choices. Social interactions. Emotions are essential for communications and understanding others. Mental health. Emotional regulations is a key aspect of overall well-being with mental health. Emotions and the brain, how they are interact. The brain plays a central role in processing emotions. Different brain regions, such as the amygdala and prefrontal cortex, are involved in the experience and regulations of emotions. Emotions are processed by a complex network of brain structures, primarily within the limbic system, which includes the amygdala, hippocampus, and hypothalamus. These structures are work together to assess emotional stimuli, generate responses, and regulate emotional expressions. The brain also utilizes various neurotransmitters like epinephrine, that is adrenaline, to modulate emotional responses. Emotion and behavior. What are the connections between them? Emotions and behavior are intricately linked. Emotions can significantly influence how individuals act, while behaviors can also trigger or reflect emotional states. Emotions, which are internal feelings, can be positive or negative and vary insistently. These feelings can prompt actions, changes behavior pattern, or even be expressed outwardly through physical actions. Understanding this relationship is crucial for developing emotional intelligence and managing responses to in different situations. Look at here. Suppose we look at this insect, become afraid, emotion, and behavior. Behavior means what? Running out that situation. First, he see that some insect, bad insect, and emotional, fear emotional, suddenly escape behavior. Another look at here, this look this after looking this he is enjoy or pleasure like. Emotions can influence our behavior in various ways, including psychological responses, changes in heart rate, breathing, and muscle tensions, facial expressions, observable movement of the face that convey emotional states, verbal and non-verbal communication, how we express our emotions through language and body language. So far, we discussed about emotion, which is linked with psychology of mind and behavior. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.